All right, here we go. Peacemaker, Season 2, Episode 5. So first to address something I did not bring up last week, because I didn't really know how to bring it up. The Harcourt betrayal. I didn't really know how to bring that up last week, so I kind of didn't, because it didn't feel like that story was done yet, and I'm kind of glad I didn't, as this week we found out that it was not a betrayal. It was actually a call to stay the fork away, and Chris, being Chris, did not listen. He had to go ask Harcourt if she ever loved him. Diving right into it this week, if you can't tell. So last week I brought up that the season's pacing has been a little bit of a problem for me, and this week did not fix that, unfortunately. I don't know where I'm landing on season 2, guys. I don't know. I really want to love this show like I did the first season. But, maybe that 3-year break, maybe having more cooks in the kitchen. I'm not sure what it is. I'm gonna be a little scattershot on this one because I'm just trying to process my own thoughts on it, because it's more negative than I would have ever expected it to be, because there are still things that work amazingly well. I like the whole Harcourt getting Economos to get Peacemaker booked so that Rick Flag can't kill him. I like the fact that Rick Flag was faking his undying rage. That was actually kind of a cool little thing, because I thought the Rick Flag character in Peacemaker versus the Rick Flag character in Creature Commandos felt a little inconsistent, and this felt a little bit more like that same character. So I liked that. I liked him being able to use his plan to be this this head of department, whatever it is, to get a smidge of revenge on Peacemaker. My main goal is to help the people. But yeah, did I like beating the snot out of Chris? You betcha. I liked that. There's things that I still really like in this show, but then there's things that I'm just like, what are we doing here, man? Like the eagle-y of it all. I love seeing Eagle-y being the prime eagle, or whatever it is that he calls him. But how much time do we devote to Michael Rooker? Which, I mean, it's cool seeing Rooker and stuff. He's always a joy. But from the second he showed up, it's like, we already know you're Savant, which I guess would still be canon, and he's dead, so you're just playing another version or another character here. You're an eagle hunter in a show where the main character is an eagle, and I'm guessing they're smart enough to know that they can't kill the eagle, so we're just kind of waiting for you to die, buddy. And then you get a really cool moment where you find out he is the prime eagle. They have like the laser light show that comes out of him and like all that, and that's fun and it's goofy, and it's that perfect brand of weird that I really appreciate from James Gunn. But I'm still over halfway through the season now going, so what are we doing? So there's another universe where the things that Peacemaker likes are all better. His relationship with Harcourt is better. His relationship with his brother is better. Dad, better. The reception of Peacemaker, by and large, better. Everything seems better to him. We all kind of have our suspicions of what this other universe is. It feels blatantly like almost Earth X-ish. So I'm curious to see where they're going. Like, it'd be cool if it was like Earth 3. I think it's Earth 3. I'm blanking on it. The one that has like Ultraman, like the actual Ultraman, not the clone Ultraman. But if there's like evil Superman on this world, like that might be something kind of cool, because like they had to go fight a kaiju, but it's just the 3 of them. No Superman showed up. Is there even a Justice League in this multiversal area, or is it just the 3 of them? These little questions that I kind of want to see where they're going, because as of right now, I don't have a damn clue what the purpose of this season is. Other than seeing them kind of hang out some more, and they're going through the mental turmoil of Peacemaker, which is great, and mental turmoil of Harcourt, which she's still doing great. Like all the stuff is still good, but like at this point last season, it's like, all right, so the butterflies are the bad guys, then you take down the bad guys. We have Myrn, we have all these other things that like we kind of saw like a through line, and here it's been just kind of scattershot in a way, and it's leaving things on the wayside that I really wish it wasn't. Like, my favorite character from first season, as a lot of people's favorite character, was Vigilante. He was amazing in the first season. This season, the actor is still crushing it. Freddie Stroma is just doing an amazing job, but with absolutely nothing. You remove him from this show, or this season, so far at least, and you lose nothing. Not at all. You randomly, like, do you want to know some facts about spiders or manta rays or whatever, and like you get funny little quips here and there. But for 5 episodes now, they've been beating the drum of like, I'm Peacemaker's best friend, or Peacemaker's my best friend, but I'm not his best friend. Adebayo is, and I don't like that. 5 episodes of that. And then, you know, we get the goodbye letter that is only written to Adebayo, although it says ads, so I guess it could be Adrian and Adebayo, because, you know, ads, but that's me stretching. That's not in the show. And we get some like legitimate emotion from somebody who is admittedly not having emotions, of his friend left and he's sad and he's crying, and it's like, man, Stroma is amazing. Please give him something to do. Give Harcourt something to do. Like, she hit that one note right in the beginning, and she's been basically carrying that same thing. She definitely did more in this episode. I shouldn't be too mean. She had to really like tell Chris that, like, no, I never had feelings for you. I had one person that I trusted, that I considered a friend. I was in a relationship with him, and you stabbed him in the heart, man. No, we can't have a relationship. That will always be a thing in our relationship. You killed the guy before you. And I think that's fair. Like, that's some really good writing / retconning to make Harcourt and Flag a thing. I'm okay with it. It doesn't bother me. Like, it works to move characters forward. Feels weird no one has mentioned it between then and now. You know, that's where the retconning comes in. I love Rick Flag Sr. referring to Rick Flag Jr. as Ricky. It's such a adorable dad trait. No one else calls him Ricky, probably his entire life, but he calls him Ricky because of him is always his little kid, little Ricky. I love that. Like, that is one of my favorite little touches in this show. Is like, it's a very nice thing. And that he's not really comfortable being, you know, in charge. Everyone who calls him sir, he's like, call me Rick. I don't want to be sir. I want to be Rick. I like that. And I think that's kind of what I'm getting to with this whole thing. Is all of season 2 I have liked. I have loved very little. I love Tim Meadows. I love the moment of Tim Meadows seeing that Economos booked Peacemaker, going, it was a good thing you did that. Like, that's like, oh, he's human. I say human because I see a lot of rumors he's Martian Manhunter. I love Martian Manhunter. I'm not sure if I want Tim Meadows as Martian Manhunter, but you know, if it is, we'll see where it goes, man. Yeah, I'm kind of running out of gas because I don't really know what to say in this episode. I started doing these because I loved the first season so much. I thought it'd be really fun to do an episode-to-episode breakdown. But as it's been going, like, the episodes have been so that I'm like, oh, I kind of wish I just waited till it was done to know if I liked this or not. Kind of like how I do for Binge Buddies. Instead, you're finding out in real time that I'm like, oh, this is okay. Not as good as the first season. It definitely has that Marvel stink of like, man, you had a really good 2.5 hour movie. You stretch that into 3.5 hours and make it a TV show? Well, we can, but the middle's going to be real boring. It's fine. And here we are. And we got 3 episodes left. James Gunn knows how to end things. Say what you will about his storytelling, whether or not you like him as a person, all these sorts of things. You can't argue with the fact that this guy knows how to end a story. The ending of Suicide Squad, the ending of Superman, all those things, like, man, even like the third Guardians, man, what a great ending to that trilogy. Just awesome. So I'm looking forward to seeing where it's going. It should be pretty cool, I hope. I hope we get some answers to the stuff going on. I hope we kind of button this all up, and then when I go back to it in a month or so, 2 months, and I watch it all as one binge watch, I end up really liking it, which is a very real possibility, because it does feel like it's... I could be wrong. It feels like they had a pitch for a Peacemaker movie, and they went, no, make it a show. Which would be weird, because it's James Gunn in charge, so he'd be telling himself no and forcing himself. So that feels off to me, but that's same sort of vibe I had with like Moon Knight from Marvel. Of like, this would have been a really good movie. Instead, you made a really okay TV show. with a talking hippo god. Moon Knight was weird. Yeah, I lost my train of thought there because I got stuck in the Moon Knight talking hippo god thing. That was odd. Yeah. So, Peacemaker, Season 2, Episode 5, what'd you think? Sound off the comments. If you've been enjoying these, please let us know by liking and subscribing to our shows. I will do more movie reviews when I go see more movies. I haven't seen a movie in a hot minute because nothing really looks that good. But I hear The Long Walk is really good, so maybe I'll go check out The Long Walk. And then Ryan from Binge Buddies told me that Clown in a Cornfield was actually pretty good, so maybe I'll watch that and do a review on that. I'm not sure. We'll get some more stuff out. And if not, Joel, Brock, John, they've all been pumping stuff out, so there's plenty for you to watch. Yeah. Goodbye.